Hey everyone, welcome to the last video of the CPA review series. Thank you for all the support. These videos have been going insane. They've helped us grow a lot. And I'm happy to say that as of February 8th, I have officially passed all 4 of the CPA exams. It has been a huge relief for me. Hopefully this video serves as motivation, because once you finish it, there's no better feeling in the world. But in this video, we're gonna focus on REG and how I passed it in 4 weeks over the holiday break.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast.
That's it for cool intros, but I wanted to start this video by going over the new Becker interface, a new Becker update, whatever you want to call it. So here we have the new Becker. This is a new interface that they came out recently. As you guys see, like all my other exams, I did all the lectures, all the multiple choices. I did a few simulations just to see how it would be, but I didn't really spend that much time on them. If you have some extra time, definitely go ahead and spend time there. I did all 8 modules first. I did not do the mini exams at first. After I was done with the 8 modules, I did the mini exam 3 because it was the most recent. Then I went to the number 1. And I remember that day I was tired. I wanted to stop studying, so I left it halfway or not. I didn't finish it, so I got a 45 there. I took a break. I didn't do mini exam 2. I went straight into the simulated exam 1. And I got a 69, and at that point I thought I was well prepared for the exam based on the curves, and I'm gonna put a link down below. And so I think after that day I didn't study anymore. And yeah, I think that's the biggest difference from the new Becker. It's just the 3 mini exams, which if you have time, definitely try to do them, and the 2 simulated exams instead of 3. So those were more specific tips about how I used Becker 2022. That's how I call the new update. Now I want to give more general tips about REG. So first one, I definitely say don't leave REG for last. It was definitely a grind for me. At the end, I was burnt out. It was Christmas. I was with my family, with my friends. So if you can, the order I would do it in is FAR, REG, Audit, and then BEC. In my opinion, having BEC for last would have been amazing because it's not really hard to study for it and the test is not that complicated. The second tip, and you guys might be surprised at this, that this is even coming out of my mouth, is take notes. As you guys know, I'm a huge hater of notes because they're very time consuming, but the way Becker structures the whole thing makes it really easy to separate your notes. I would separate my notes into 5 sections. I would do individual taxation first, which are the first 2 modules. After that, I would do property taxation notes, which is module 3. Then corporate and flow through entity taxation, which is modules 4 and 5. Professional responsibility / ethic, which is module 6. Those are probably gonna be short. And then finally, business law, which are the last 2 modules. I feel like these 5 different sections are a good way to separate your notes so that nothing gets confusing and nothing overlaps. It's gonna be way easier to review. Then my third tip is I would not dedicate that much time to the business law modules. Now in REG you have 8 modules. The last 2, meaning 25% of your studying, is business law. I would just go over it once, take some notes, make sure you understand more or less what's happening and you're able to answer multiple choice questions, so practice multiple choice questions. But after that, go back to the first 6 modules and just hammer those. So lastly, you're done studying. Exam day. What happened to me exam day? Same process. I got scratch paper, a calculator. I will say though that this exam has the most multiple choice questions. So for me, it was the one that took me the longest. I actually ended with 30 minutes left. Whereas for the other ones, I would finish with more than an hour left. If you're not good with time, make sure you practice a lot and practice the timing so you're good when you get there. And I'll say that I had a terrible feeling when I left the exam. I ended up getting an 81, which is good. So I'll tell you that even if you leave feeling like you did terrible, you probably didn't. I'm sure there's some kind of a curve involved because REG is actually the second exam with the highest passing grade. So if you put in the time, you should be able to pass it. So that's it for today's video. We're back where it all started a few months ago with that FAR video. At that point, I did not imagine myself where I am now. So I wanna thank you guys for all the support since that video. And I want to leave you guys with one last piece of advice. I promise you, if you put your head down and work, you'll pass all 4 exams. I feel like a person that works hard can outperform a person that's just naturally smart. So put your head down and work, Please subscribe if you like this series. If you want to see me do anything else CPA related, comment it down below. And thank you guys for all the support. Peace.